Hi everyone, and welcome back to English Journey. Today's story is called I Forgot My Words. It's about something we all feel sometimes, that moment when your brain just stops. You know the word in your mind, but it disappears.
Yes, that happens to me a lot. I start speaking English and then silence. I know the word, but I can't say it.
Exactly. It happens to everyone, even native speakers. The key is not to panic. When you forget a word, you can still keep the conversation going.
But how? When my mind goes blank, I feel embarrassed. I want to stop speaking.
That's normal, but let's change how we think about it. Forgetting a word is not failure, it's communication practice. You can describe the word, use another one, or ask for help. That's what fluent speakers do too.
So it's okay to forget sometimes?
Of course. In fact, let's learn some simple sentences you can use when that happens. Try to repeat after me. I can't remember the word right now.
I can't remember the word right now.
What's the word for?
What's the word for?
It's like when you feel very sleepy after eating.
It's like when you feel very sleepy after eating.
Perfect. That's how you keep talking naturally.
Let's make it more real. Imagine this. You're at a cafe, ordering your favorite drink. You know the word for it in your language, but suddenly in English, it's gone.
Oh no, that's exactly what happened to me once. I wanted to order green tea, but I forgot how to say it. I just stood there, silent.
What did you do?
I said, it's like tea, but not black. It's lighter.
The barista smiled and said, "Green tea?"
I said, yes, that's the one.
Perfect example. You didn't stop the conversation, you kept it alive. That's real English.
I felt so proud after that. My English wasn't perfect, but I made myself understood.
Exactly. Fluency isn't about speaking fast, it's about keeping the flow, even when you forget. Let's practice a few more useful sentences. It's on the tip of my tongue.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
I can explain it. Just give me a second.
I can explain it. Just give me a second.
Now, let's talk about confidence. When you forget words, your body language matters too. If you smile and stay calm, people will listen and help.
Yes, I noticed that. If I look scared, people also feel nervous. But if I smile and try, they wait for me.
Exactly. Communication is not only words, it's energy, tone, and attitude.
I guess that's why confident speakers look relaxed, even when they make mistakes.
You got it. So next time you forget a word, take a breath and say, wait, it's coming. I'll remember. It shows control.
That sounds natural and friendly. I'll try that next time I speak English.
Good. Remember, your goal is not perfection. Your goal is connection. Even when you forget a word, you can still connect.
I like that. Forget the word, not the confidence.
Beautifully said. Let's keep that as today's lesson. Confidence first, words second. Let's practice something new. Imagine you're in a shop and you want to buy something, but you forget the word for it. What can you do?
Maybe I can point at it and say, can I have this one, please?
Exactly. Or you can say, I don't know the word in English, but it's like, and then describe it. That's natural and confident.
I used that once at the supermarket. I forgot the word onion, so I said, it's round, white, and makes you cry. The worker laughed and said, onion.
Perfect. You didn't give up. You communicated. That's the goal. English is not a test, it's a tool.
That's a great reminder. I think we all forget that sometimes.
Yes, we focus too much on being perfect instead of being understood. You can make small mistakes and still sound smart, polite, and friendly.
True. Even when I say things a little wrong,
people still understand me. And they smile.
Exactly. Because they hear your effort, not your mistakes. They see your confidence.
Let's talk about memory tricks for when you forget words. Do you use any?
Yes, I try to connect new English words with pictures in my mind. Like, for window, I imagine the one in my bedroom.
That's a great method. It's called visual association. It helps your brain remember faster.
Sometimes I also write short stories using the new words. It makes learning more fun.
Excellent idea. You can even record yourself speaking, listen later, and notice which words you forgot.
That's smart. I never thought of that.
It's a great way to train your memory and your voice. And when you forget, don't panic. Take a deep breath and say, what's the word again? Native speakers do that all the time.
Yes, I've heard them say, "What's the word?" or "How do you say?"
Exactly. That's because confidence doesn't mean never forgetting. It means staying calm when you do.
Let's finish today's lesson with a small practice game. I'll describe something, and you guess the word.
Okay, let's do it.
It's hot. You drink it in the morning, and it gives you energy.
Coffee.
Perfect. Next, it's in the sky. It shines and makes the day bright.
The sun.
Good. Now one more. It's cold, white, and falls from the sky in winter.
Snow.
Excellent. You see, even when you forget a word, your brain can find it again. It just needs a little time and calm.
Yes, this kind of practice helps a lot. It feels like real life.
That's the goal. We want to make English part of daily life. Not something scary, but something natural and fun.
Thank you for the lesson today. I feel much better about forgetting words now.
You're welcome. And remember, forgetting is part of learning. The only mistake is to stop speaking. Keep going, keep practicing, and keep smiling.
Let's do one more activity together. I'll start a sentence and you finish it in your mind. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
When I forget a word, I
I take a deep breath and keep talking.
Perfect. Next one. When I feel nervous speaking English, I
smile and remember that practice makes progress.
Good one. Last one. When someone corrects me,
I say thank you and try again.
Exactly. That's how you build real confidence. Not by never making mistakes, but by learning from every single one.
I like that. It makes learning feel lighter, not so serious.
Yes, English should feel like a conversation, not an exam. Every time you speak, you're becoming stronger.
Even when I forget words, I'm still moving forward.
Exactly. Fluency isn't about speed, it's about courage. And you have that courage.
Let's finish with a few positive sentences to repeat together. These are for your daily English motivation.
All right, I'm ready.
I am learning English step by step.
I am learning English step by step.
I don't need to be perfect to speak.
I don't need to be perfect to speak.
I am confident, even when I forget.
I am confident, even when I forget.
I am proud of every word I say.
I am proud of every word I say.
Beautiful. That's the heart of learning, not speed, but joy.
Thank you for this conversation. It made me feel stronger and calmer.
You're welcome. And to everyone listening, remember, your English doesn't have to be perfect to be powerful. Keep speaking, keep practicing, and never give up.
Yes, don't stop just because you forget a word. Every word you remember tomorrow will come from the courage you had today.
That's perfect. Thank you for listening to English Journey. If you enjoyed this conversation, subscribe, like, and share it with a friend who's learning too.
See you next time, and don't forget, You're doing better than you think.
Let's make a small story together to review today's ideas. Imagine a woman at the train station. She meets a tourist who asks her for directions in English. She understands the question, but forgets one word.
Oh, I can imagine that. She knows how to help, but one word disappears from her mind.
Exactly. She doesn't panic. She takes a breath and says, "Wait, I know this. Give me a second." Then she explains it with simple words, like go straight, turn left, and you'll see it.
And the tourist smiles and says, "Thank you." She feels proud. Not perfect, but proud.
That's the key. Real communication is about helping people understand you, not showing that you know every word.
Yes, sometimes we forget that. We think we need big words, but short, simple ones are more useful.
Exactly. Native speakers use simple words every day. The power is in how you say them, with clarity and confidence.
I love that. So even if I forget a word, I can still express myself. And that's what really matters.
Before we finish, let's repeat a few more daily English sentences together. They are great for practicing when you speak alone.
Okay, let's do it.
I can describe what I mean, even if I forget a word.
I can describe what I mean, even if I forget a word.
I'm learning every time I speak English.
I'm learning every time I speak English.
I'm not afraid to make mistakes.
I'm not afraid to make mistakes.
People understand my effort, not my accent.
People understand my effort, not my accent.
Wonderful. Every time you repeat, your brain remembers faster. Your mouth moves naturally, your rhythm improves, and English starts to feel like part of you.
That's true. It's becoming easier each time I listen and speak.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of it. Progress doesn't happen in one day. It happens in every small step you take.
Thank you for saying that. I think many of us need to hear it.
Yes. So, to everyone listening right now, don't give up when you forget. Don't stop when you're tired. Smile, breathe, and say something. You are learning, growing, and doing amazing.
Beautiful words. Let's keep speaking one simple phrase at a time.
Exactly. This is English Journey, where small steps become big progress. See you in the next conversation.
Bye, everyone. Keep learning, keep smiling, and be proud of your English.
Let's imagine a real situation. You're in a cafe, ordering a drink. The waiter asks, "What would you like?" But suddenly, you forget the word for your favorite drink.
Oh, that happens a lot. Maybe I can say, it's cold and it has milk and coffee?
Perfect. You just described it. That's communication. The waiter will understand and say, "Ah, iced latte."
Yes. I don't need to remember every single word. I just need to keep talking.
Exactly. That's how you turn a mistake into a moment of learning. When you describe something, you train your brain to think in English.
That's a really good point. I always feel more confident when I describe things in my own words.
And that's fluency. Fluency isn't about using perfect grammar. It's about using what you know, naturally and bravely.
Yes, like saying, I don't know that word yet, but I can explain. That sounds confident.
Exactly. Native speakers do the same all the time. They forget words too, but they keep speaking. Now, let's shadow a few sentences together. Remember to repeat after me, slowly and clearly.
All right, let's do this.
I can speak English even when I forget words.
I can speak English, even when I forget words.
It's okay to pause and think.
It's okay to pause and think.
Confidence grows with every mistake.
Confidence grows with every mistake.
I describe things in my own words, and people understand me.
I describe things in my own words, and people understand me.
When I speak English, I'm not afraid to be imperfect.
When I speak English, I'm not afraid to be imperfect.
Excellent. This kind of repetition is called shadowing practice. It trains your ears, your voice, and your memory at the same time.
Yes, I can feel my mouth getting used to the rhythm of English.
That's how fluency begins. Small steps every day. Don't worry about forgetting. Just keep going, and your English will grow naturally.
Thank you for this lesson. I feel so much better about speaking now.
That's the spirit. You're doing great, and the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Let's talk about something important before we finish. Sometimes you might feel embarrassed when you forget a word. Maybe people look at you and you feel small. But remember this, every person learning a language has been there.
That's true. I used to feel nervous when I spoke English in public, but now I understand that forgetting is part of learning.
Exactly. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of courage. You're doing something millions of people are afraid to try. You're speaking another language.
That really changes how I see it. Instead of feeling ashamed, I can feel proud because I'm trying, I'm learning, and I'm improving.
That's right. Even native speakers forget words. They pause, they think, and they find another way to say what they mean.
So it's not about perfection, it's about connection.
Exactly. When you speak from your heart, people feel your effort, and that's more powerful than perfect grammar.
I love that. It makes English feel more human, not just rules and words.
Let's end today's journey with a few final thoughts. Learning English is not a race. It's a path, a beautiful one, full of mistakes, laughter, and progress.
Yes, and every time you speak, you walk one more step on that path.
Exactly. So next time you forget a word, smile, breathe, and keep talking. That moment is part of your progress story.
I will remember that. And to everyone listening, don't stop now. You are doing better than you think.
Beautifully said. Thank you for being part of English Journey today. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who needs a little confidence in their English too.
We'll see you in the next episode. Remember, every word you speak is one step closer to fluency.
Exactly. Be patient, stay consistent, and keep speaking with courage. You're not just learning English, you're building your future.
That's perfect. Bye for now, and keep shining with your English.